welcome to the Buzz Cooking Show. We're going to be making something for my school's bake sale. Today we're going to be traveling to my aunt's house to make the dessert because she makes really good blueberry goat cheese bars.
Hi.
This is my Aunt Jessie.
Come in.
We're going to be doing all of our cooking at her house here today.
I made this pie. It was a pie, I think in 2012 or 2011 in Bend, Oregon for the I Like Pie run. And I had never entered a baking contest. I had just really gotten into baking. I made blueberry goat cheese basil pie. And it won first place out of like 100 pies. And I cried and I felt like I won a Grammy and I was so excited and I was really cold and nose running and crying, and some of my favorite people were there and it was great. And so since then I've pretty much made this pie every year, at least at Thanksgiving or for, you know, random occasions. It's a hit.
I like putting things into little bitty cubes.
I like the texture of it.
I just like to eat the butter.
Yeah, me too. 2 cups per batch of flour, so 4 cups total. 1 cup total of powdered sugar. You just want to kind of coat all this butter with the flour and the powdered sugar.
Or these mom's bowls.
Yeah. And it will mold into the pan. And we're just gonna start smushing it in to this pan here like this to make a crust. I think you have some blueberry on you now. What's your favorite kind of pie?
Apple. Everyone likes a good apple pie.
True. Next, we're preheating the oven and we are gonna pre-bake this crust for a little bit, maybe 5 minutes. And it's probably gonna get all puffy. All right, I'm putting this in the convection oven at 275 degrees, probably for about 5 minutes.
How do you know it's done?
Well, it just feels like it's firming up. We don't want it all the way done. A cup of goat cheese. We have 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, 1 cup of brown sugar, I always wanted to use these, 2 eggs. They never served a purpose until now. Make sure when you crack your eggs you get all the egg away.
And no shell.
And we will start letting her mix. Next, we're going to add this pinch of salt here, or pinch of salt. And we can go ahead and throw in some of our basil. we're gonna add about 10 cups of blueberries for a double batch. And I'm adding them last because they pop if you just add them to the mixer. Then you just fold them in lightly and it looks super cool. And at this time I'm going to sprinkle in the rest of the basil. So we have for our topping half a cup of butter, and you can edit this yourself based on personal preferences. But we have a half a cup of butter, we have a cup of sugar, and then I put some brown sugar in there too. About 2 cups worth.
You can never have too many pecans.
And then my personal preference is to add oats to my crust. So I'm just going to start with about a cup. We are working the butter into the other ingredients. So now we're going to add our mix to the top of our crust, which has gotten pretty hard now.
You don't really want to be able to see the crust because that will just...
Right. The crust is good, but it's not the best part.
Blueberries. Oh, jeez, that's the best part.
Convection oven on 300 degrees, and I'm going to guess it's going to take about 35 to 40 minutes.
I think we should get back over there. Woo.
It smells so good in here.
So what happens next? They'll cool overnight, chill them?
Yep, they gotta cool to solid.
So we won't slice them till tomorrow or Tuesday.
We're gonna wrap them and package them on Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.
Next time.
Oh boy.
That was good.
Yeah. Wait,
I guess. We could just eat all this tray.
okay.